Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I will be doing a Shop Hush haul. If you are not familiar with Shop Hush, basically what it is, it's an affordable makeup site. They do sell some higher end products like Tarte. I believe they sell Violet Voss and things like the Balm as well. What really makes Shop Hush fun and exciting is that they are basically like a dupe website. I don't know if that's what their intentions were. I don't know if that was the plan whenever they created this site, but basically they sell a bunch of different brands that dupe high-end products. I'm talking Kat Von D, Natasha Denona. We're talking Urban Decay, Too Faced, Tarte. If they are high-end, if they are sold at Sephora and Ulta and places like that, chances are Shop Hush is duping those particular products. So today I'm really excited to show you some of the different things that I did pick up from Shop Hush. Most of it is eyeshadow palettes, but I do think I have a couple of face palettes in here as well. I do quickly want to mention that I am sorry for going MIA on YouTube for a little while. I think I've been gone for a week and a half, maybe almost 2 weeks. I'm not entirely sure, but I do plan on doing a get ready with me soon, kind of just telling you what's going on in my headspace and things like that. But that is not the video that you guys are here for. You guys are here for a haul. So really quickly, I do want to mention that I did get, because I'm filming this on December 26th, which is my birthday. And of course, obviously the day after Christmas, I was gifted a new camera lens for Christmas. So I keep seeing that my camera is trying to stay focused on me. I have no idea how to use this lens, y'all. So bear with me, kind of test out this lens and kind of learn how to use it a little bit better because it is supposed to be a better lens than the ones I was using before. So I just wanted to throw that little disclaimer out there. But I also quickly want to say that if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you love haul videos, if you love first impressions, if you love reviews, I am the girl for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you are not new to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for continuing to join and support. And yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the different things that I have been picking up from Shop Hush. All right, so this is the Shop Hush box. It's basically a pink box and their shipping is pretty good. I will say that this is, I believe, an accumulation of 2 different orders. My first order, I kind of was put off by them because they sent me the complete wrong order. They didn't send me any of my correct items, but I emailed them. I showed them a copy of the shipping label and things like that. Without question, they had my correct order in the mail right away. So my first experience with them was a little rocky, but I do appreciate their customer service and the fact that they handled the situation very quickly. Now, here's the thing with Shop Hush that you guys have to be aware of. A lot of their products sell out super fast. So it's one of those websites that you really have to watch their Instagram and you really have to be on their app to make sure that you don't miss out on anything that you really, really want, because their stuff sells out and sometimes it can take a really long time for them to restock. I definitely recommend downloading the app and checking the app at least once a day. The first thing that I want to mention is I did have an entire dedicated video planned on this. I still plan on doing it. It just somehow just kind of got pushed in the back of things. There was a lot of videos that I planned on filming the last 2 or 3 weeks leading up to Christmas that I just didn't get a chance to film because I just had a lot of different things going on. But the first palette that we're going to talk about is the matte palette. And this is by, I believe it's the brand Oakland. And you should be able to tell if you are a makeup lover, if you are a Kat Von D lover, you should be able to tell instantly what this palette is. It is an exact duplicate, exact copy of the Kat Von D Metal Matte Eyeshadow Palette. And hopefully I will have a video coming on this within the next week. There are several videos, dupe videos from Shop Hush that I do plan on filming in the next week, hopefully. So let me go ahead and open it up so you guys can really see. That is the inside of the Shop Hush palette. Hold on one second because I actually have my Metal Matte palette from Kat Von D right here. This is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and this is the dupe palette right here. So let's go ahead and open them up. So the Kat Von D right here, it folds, the lid on this one folds completely back. The lid on this one does not. So let's take a look so you guys can really see what we're talking about here. You know what, let's do this number. The Kat Von D palette is on the top and the dupe is on the bottom. And when I say dupe, you guys, I mean like actual literal like carbon copy down to the shades having the exact same name. So of course I have played with the dupe one quite a bit because I wanted to actually test out all of the products before I came on camera saying, look, oh my gosh, a dupe. Like I wanted to play with the formulations, see the blendability and things like that. I wanted to do complete reviews on the different products. So this is the first thing that I picked up. This is the box that it comes in, and on the back you can see all of the different, it shows you all of the different colors, and then you get a couple of how-to guides, and even the artwork on the back of this is very reminiscent of Kat Von D artwork. So it is insane, you guys. I'm telling you, if you have not been on Shop Hush, it is time you do so, because Whether it be that you don't have the money to afford some of these higher end products, or you just don't want to spend your money on these higher end products, they have some awesome dupes. And the great thing about the dupes, and a great thing about a lot of their products, they're actually pretty good quality, you guys. Like, when I started playing with some of these eyeshadow palettes, I was actually shocked. I'm not gonna say that they're exact formulation dupes, like the exact same blendability, but these palettes are really, really good. At least the ones that I've tried so far. So let me grab this one because this is the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today. So this is the next video that I plan on filming. The next palette that I recently purchased, and again, it is the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today. I actually have this palette on one eye and another palette on the other eye. I have the palette that this is duping as well, so I'll go ahead and show you that guy as well. This is by the brand Bad Habit, and this is the Solstice palette. And this retailed for, I picked it up, it was a 2-pack for $24, and it dupes 2 different Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, and I do plan on doing videos on both of those. So again, this is the Solstice palette, and let's go ahead and open it up so you guys can take a look. I think if you were to purchase this individually, this palette is either $14 or $16, but like I mentioned, I bought it in that bundle deal. Take a look, give your best guesses. I already told you the brand that it's duping, Natasha Denona, but can you guys see it before I pull out the actual palette? Can you guys tell? Can you guess? Leave it in your comments below if you have any idea. And again, it is the eyeshadow palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today in combination with the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I have been playing with this palette now. I think I've used it 3 times. This is the 3rd time I've used it. So I have a pretty decent thought and opinion about this palette. But again, that's going to be for the review. This is just mostly haul. And this is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So of course, this palette, the colors are in a different order. They are not in the same order. The names are different from the dupe palette versus the original Natasha Denona palette, but and a few of the colors are different. I noticed that when you look in the palette themselves, there are a couple of colors that look different in the pan, but they are similar on the actual eye. So stay tuned for the dupe video on this guy, where I will be swatching and telling you all of the different formulations, colors, things like that. That will hopefully be up either this week or the beginning of next week. And you guys, I feel like the new lens is making a lot of noise. I hope it's not. I don't know if it is or not, but this particular palette I have already done a full video on. I will link it in the eye above, and I will also link it in the description box down below. This is another Oakland palette, the Amazonian Clay palette, 20 color eyeshadow palette. Now again, I've already talked about this palette. I've already done a full in-depth review on this guy. Let's go ahead and open it up and see if you can guess which palette this is duping. So this is the inside. This is actually going to be for a giveaway because I mistakenly actually purchased 2 of these. This is an exact dupe for the Tarte Amazonian Clay palette. I don't remember the actual name for that Tarte palette. I don't have it in front of me, or I would pull it out so you guys can take a look at. But exact dupe. The formulation on this is really great. The shimmers apply really well. The color names are exactly the same. The formulation or the layout of the eyeshadows are exactly the same. Like, they 100% without a doubt copied that Tarte palette, but the formulation on these is really good, you guys. So again, I do have a full video on this already, so if you want to go ahead and check it out, that will be in the description box down below. I also went ahead and picked up a face palette. This is supposed to be a dupe, I believe, for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is by the brand Kokie, and I do believe you can pick up Kokie now at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. This is their powder contour and highlight palette, and I'm not exactly sure how much this guy costs. Now this one I have not opened or played with. And let's go ahead and open it up, and that is what it looks like on the inside. It does look very reminiscent of the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I don't know that I'll do a dedicated video to this guy. I might do like a full face of dupe products and use this particular palette. But it does remind me a lot of the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. My Kat Von D Shade and Light palette was actually close by, so we'll go ahead and open it up. I have hit pan on 2 of the highlight shades in here, but you can definitely see that there is some definite similarities in the layout. Let me turn this the right way. So yeah, I think that this is definitely looking like a dupe, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple of these because I have not played with it. Let's see what they feel. Oh, they're surprisingly soft, and they have a lot of nice pigmentation to these. So this might be nice. Those are pretty pigmented. Those might actually be really nice powders, you guys. Those look promising. Nothing on the Shop Hush website is over $25 unless you're buying like the stuff by The Balm or Tarte or whatever else. I think they also have Violet Voss, Everything else, like their dupe palettes, everything is under $25, and I would even want to say that everything is probably under $20 if I'm not mistaken. Most stuff ranges between like $14 and $18. The next thing that I picked up is a highlighter palette, I believe. This is also by the brand Bad Habit, and it is the Paradise highlighter. This is the Paradise highlighter. And this is what the packaging looks like. Really cute packaging. I mean, if just from the outside by looking at it, it looks like it would be like a higher end product. So I have not opened this. As you saw, it was in the bubble wrap still. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look. Yeah, I think that's cute. The inside packaging looks identical to the outside packaging. And then when you open it up, I picked this up because I immediately thought Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter palettes. I don't know if this is a dupe for any of the Anastasia highlighter palettes per se. I'm sure it is. So you get the shade Sun-Kissed, White Sands, Resting Beach Face. Okay, that's cute. Resting Beach Face. And the shades Mai Tai. Let's go ahead and swatch these. They feel like a cream. Okay, so this first shade is a cream. The other three are powders. So maybe this is a dupe for a Huda Beauty highlighting palette. I'll have to test that out. I don't know where my Huda Beauty highlighting palette is right now. That's the 4-shade swatch. They have a little bit of pigment to them. We'll have to see how that applies on the cheeks. These two shades right here look really pretty. These right here, I'm not so sure about this shade right here. This one definitely looks a little bit more powdery and a little bit more chunky. And the pink, the more pinky tone highlight actually blended into the skin pretty well. So the cream looks nice. The other three powders look really nice. The other two powders look nice. I'm just a little bit concerned about this one, probably because, I mean, it blends out. It blends out pretty well. It's going to be too light for my skin tone. Let's move on. Okay, so I got another palette by Bad Habit. This, I believe, is a dupe for the Naked Heat palette. It's a dupe for something. And this is the packaging here. This is one of those ones that goes in and out of stock all the time. And I don't know, I think the packaging is really nice. It doesn't feel like overly cheapy. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Maybe this is a dupe for the maybe this is a dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Is this a dupe for that? Now I'm like really like scratching my head trying to figure it out. You guys let me know down below because I don't feel like digging through my collection right now, or maybe I do, I don't know. Let me know down below who this palette dupes, if you've seen any dupe videos for this, because I thought it might be the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, because the second I opened it up, I kind of thought, especially the shade Monarch, which I'll go ahead and swatch. So that's the shade Monarch, the shade Majestic right here, the shade Majestic, and the shade Regal, all kind of reminded me of shades from the Modern Renaissance palette. Ooh, these are nice, nice. Those swatched really well. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Shop Hush, you guys. They are really, really good. I do really like the brand Bad Habit. They sell a bunch of different brands, but I think as far as formulation and as far as like dupeability, I feel like Bad Habit does such an amazing job. So those are nice swatches. I know that a lot of you guys already know about Shop Hush because it was one of you guys who told me about Shop Hush, and I'm starting to see more and more videos on them popping up. I think their prices have slowly started increasing since they've gained like so much hype, but they're still pretty gosh darn affordable. All right, so let's keep going. All right, guys, so the next palette that I picked up, and I want to say that this is the one that came for $24 for the two palettes with the Solstice palette, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Supernova palette, and this is also by the brand Bad Habit. And when I first saw this, I thought that this was going to be a dupe for another Natasha Denona palette, which I have not opened up. I pulled out two palettes I think that this could possibly be dupes for, so let's see if we can figure it out together. So this is the packaging right here. This is what it looks like. So again, 15 different eyeshadows, and I immediately thought, where is it? I immediately thought it was a dupe for the Natasha Denona Lila palette. Now, I haven't actually compared these side by side, so let's go ahead and open it up on camera for the first time side by side, and let's take a look. Yeah, it is. So this is the Natasha Denona, is it Lila or Lila? This is the Natasha Denona palette here, and this is the Supernova palette here. I mean, come on, you guys. Let me turn them the same way. I always hold the palette sideways like that. Let's turn them the same way. So there are the palettes kind of like on top of each other. Again, I don't think that they're in the same order per se. I'm not going to swatch any of them because I am going to go ahead and save it for, again, the dupe video. But let's go ahead and swatch some of the Bad Habit palette just to kind of take a look at the formulation. Shop Hush is legitimately my new obsession. I'm not even joking. So let's go ahead and swatch. Let's swatch this purple. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and swatch one of their mattes. Not too bad. It looks a little bit chalkier swatched. So let's see. Let's try Celestial, which is another matte. Okay, that one's swatched a little bit better, but still a little bit on the chalkier side. Definitely a little powdery, but look at that pigmentation. That's not bad at all. Who needs to spend $129 on an eyeshadow palette when you could get a pretty spot on dupe for like under 20 bucks? Don't get me wrong, I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. I will probably forever buy Natasha Denona eyeshadows, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I bought way more stuff than I thought I did. So let's go ahead and open up the next palette. This is also by the brand Bad Habit. I really like the packaging on this one as well. And let's see, I don't know if this is a dupe for anything. It probably is, because I swear I was on like a dupe, like just trying to buy a bunch of different dupes on the particular eyeshadows. There are some that were like instantly you looked at them and you could tell 100% they were dupes. There are other palettes that I was kind of looking at like, I think that might be a dupe or something, but I definitely wanted to get the more obvious ones first. This is the packaging when you open it up. Oh yeah. Okay guys. So immediately I can already tell you what this is a dupe for just by this shade right here. This is a dupe for the Anastasia. I had it on my desk. All right, so this is the Anastasia Prism palette, which I purchased and have yet to use. It is in my need to try it bin. And I'm pretty sure people have already realized that these are dupes. I have no doubt in my mind that there's probably already dupe videos out. This is the Anastasia palette right here. This is the Bad Habit right here. These are complete and 100% dupes. So that is probably why I picked this particular palette up personally. So I think I want to do a dupe week. I think that would be a lot of fun where I just talk about a bunch of different palettes and I just do like for the entire week, like nothing but dupes. Maybe that would be fun. I think I might do that. So let's go ahead and swatch a couple of the shades from the Bad Habit palette. We'll do Mystique, which is this guy right here. Yeah, they don't, like finger swatches aren't very well, like don't look really nice, but these swatches are awesome. Let's go ahead and swatch Radiate, which is a shimmer right here. That's this guy right here. The more metallic-y shimmer swatch beautifully. And then let's go ahead and swatch Awakening because that's a really pretty color as well. And that's it right there. So let's go ahead and swatch these out on my hand. Yeah, they swatch beautifully. Like the actual swatches themselves, like the finger swatch initial in the pan, it makes me question the actual quality, but I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Pure insanity, like pure insanity. Okay, and we are not done yet. I think I have a couple more. This palette is the Athena palette, and I think that this is the palette that everybody already knows about, but I wanted to pick it up and play with it. I'm so doing a dupe week. This is gonna be a dupe for one of the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes. I can't remember which one. Let me open it up so we can see. This is the packaging right here. This, I believe, is going to be a dupe for her newest palette. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. Very beautiful, very beautiful. This is the Huda Beauty palette right here, which of course I have definitely played with a couple of times. I was going to do a full face of first impressions using this palette, but I just couldn't wait. I had to try it. I think I've used this palette 3 or 4 times now. And so this is the Huda Beauty palette. This is the Shop Hush palette. You guys, I'm starting to feel pretty ridiculous. Like, why am I, it's like, not only have I spent a lot of money on Natasha Denona, Huda Beauty, but then I'm buying freaking the same palette twice, essentially. It's insane. So let's go ahead and test out a couple of these. We're gonna try Medusa, because that looks really pretty. Yeah, the shimmers, who is this? Is this Bad Habit? Yeah, this is Bad Habit as well. That was the shade Medusa. This is the shade Triumph. And then let's swatch the shade Clever. Okay, this palette swatches a lot better than the other two that I just swatched. Oh yeah, but the pigmentation is unfreaking deniable. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Oh my God, I am so excited. I'm doing a dupe week, you guys. I'm so doing a dupe week. This is a palette. This is by the brand Rude. Now I picked this up because I thought it was an exact dupe for a Smashbox palette, which I actually did purchase recently. And it's the palette that Casey Holmes used to talk about all of the time. And when I saw this, I was like, yep, exact dupe. And this is what the packaging looks like. This is the palette that I thought that this guy was an exact dupe for. So the Smashbox Shape Matters eyeshadow palette. And then when you open it up, this is what the eyeshadow palette itself looks like. You get 3 brow products, you get 4 face products, and then you get 9 eyeshadows. And I tell you, like, complete and utter, like, I know if you took a shot for every time I have said complete dupe, insane, like complete copy, you are like completely intoxicated at this point. I'm so excited to have discovered this website. The person in the comment section who got me on Shop Hush, thank you so much, because I am more addicted to Shop Hush than I am Sephora right now. I never thought those words would escape my mouth, but totally true. I'm addicted to this website and I can't wait to see all of the new things that are duped, that are exciting. I'm like literally excited. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. It would mean so much to me if you actually took the time to subscribe to my channel. And if you are here for a dupe week, let me know. I think I was planning on posting this video today, so editing it and posting it today, which would be the 26th, but I actually might wait and post it until New Year's Day, which I believe is Monday, and then doing an entire dupe week that week, so that way it'll give me some time to actually pre-film some videos. Let me know what you think about that down below, because I kind of am excited about it. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.